What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Vaughn Shay, and this is Vaughn Shay is Random, and we're finna get deep for a second because I was scrolling on social media today, and a friend of mine hopped on a topic that was a really sensitive topic, but then she put the words of, why does nobody talk about this? And it got me thinking. So now I'm going to tell you what the topic is. The topic is losing a parent. And that one hit me because I felt her and I understood. And I understood her because I lost my father back in 2019. So since she said something about it, I figured I would share my story. So back in 2019, the irony, right? So, it was Thanksgiving. And there's a whole nother backstory that goes with my father. Me and my father had a rocky past, especially in the last couple of years of his life. So, me and my father were not in the best place at this time. And we were not really talking as much as we once were, but we're starting to get back to a better place. So we had went from a rocky place, and he was trying to make amends for a lot of the things that he did. So right as we were getting to that point of him making amends for different things, he passed away. I got a phone call, and I'll never forget that. And this is what she's describing in the post, like that feeling that you get when you get that phone call is not one that you forget. And it's true, it is not one that you forget. I remember that day etched in my brain like it was yesterday. And I just remember I got a phone call, and the person on the other line is bawling their eyes out. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, and mind you, the person who called me, they don't really call me. So I'm already like dumbfounded, but for getting this call. And I get this shaky voice on the other end, like, Andre's gone. Andre's my father. I was like, huh? And they said it again, and like, Andre passed away. And I instantly, like, my knees gave out. Like, and that don't just happen, but my knees gave out. Like, I literally dropped to the floor, and everybody around me was just looking, because mind you, it's Thanksgiving. Like, I just got through, we were drinking, playing games, having a good time, like chilling. It was Thanksgiving, and I'm in the middle of this public area, my sister's house, and just dropped to my knees and start crying my eyes out. And I will never forget that day. So let's fast forward, because it's the other part that she talked about in the post, is like the healing journey after that. Healing from the grief of losing someone that you love. I wrote it down one time, and I said, it feels like it's like the world around you moves on, but you're stuck in that state of loss for a while. I can say that I've healed, but I understood what she meant, where it's like it will hit you out of nowhere. And I remember, so it's 2019. I don't really do math like that, but till now, leading up to this point, it did take time. It took random cries. And it was always never around the time that he passed away that it would hit, but it would be months leading to that it would just randomly hit. And I remember one day specifically, a song came on. This is what she mentions in the post. And I know I related to this very well, because it was like, I remember a song came on and it instantly made me think of him. And then, because I was going through something hard at that time, and it reminded me of a time when I did go through something hard, and you know what his response was. And then that's just how it goes. It starts with one thing that leads to another, and then it triggers that emotion of, wow, I miss that person. So I really can say that I understood how she felt in that post. And I thought I would share my story so that she would know, like, you aren't alone. Definitely been there. And it's true, it hurts. And I don't feel like grief is something you ever completely heal from, but I can say that I'm in a better place with it. Like I think I've gotten to the acceptance part where it doesn't hold so much weight in my heart where it used to. And I feel better in this space, and especially because I was in a space of reconciliation with him before he passed away. So it's like we were getting to a better place, and God was like, nope. And came and snatched him up. I'm like, dang. I don't like that. It made it look like something black was just, I guess that's just, I don't know. That was weird. But yeah, and then I think the funniest part is that if we want to get spiritual about it, me and my best friend, like, we make the joke that, like, my dad's around. And so when things happen in the house, like random things fall, random bumps and noises, we think it's my dad. So that's another part of like how I healed. I just always talk to him like he's still around. And I mean, granted, it's not the same, but I just still like speak to him like he's still around and give him life updates. Or sometimes when I'm sad, I'll cry and I talk to him. And that's been my way of dealing with the cope. And maybe that sounds crazy to some people, and I really truly don't care. Find somebody else who does, because it ain't me. Which is, I think, another topic I want to get into, like how to deal with how to deal with trolls on the internet. Because I found out some people really get butthurt about some of these things these trolls have to say, and trust me, I ain't the one, I ain't the two, I ain't the three, I ain't none of it. So y'all can save that stuff for your mammy, okay? But anyway, that's my story. And I just pray that if you lost a parent, you know, that you're healing from it and you find your way of coping and getting through it, because it is a tough time and it's a tough thing to go through. And for me, laughter heals all. And so I just found ways to be happy and just okay and accept, you know, what is. And just live my life now. Maybe that's like a very just nonchalant, but it's like you can't tell somebody how to grieve. I can only share how I did. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, maybe you didn't enjoy it, but maybe you found this video helpful or relatable. And if you did, give that thumbs up button a big fat click. And yeah, sometimes I don't know how to outro my videos, but love you guys. Peace.